So let's proceed now to the topic number 3, which is the moral courage. So what do we mean when we say moral courage? So according to Gallinero 2018, moral courage is the courage to put your moral principle into an action. Even though you are in doubt, you are afraid, or you are facing adverse consequences. So basically, it is doing what is right, even though you are confronted with the problems. So you are taking a moral stand despite of the risk, despite of the being opposed, despite of being rejected or rejection, or despite of being threatened. So one of the best examples of this morally courageous person is our frontliners, because frontliners are dedicating themselves for them to do their duty and to fight the COVID-19 virus. For even though or despite of personal threats such as acquiring or higher risk of acquiring virus and also being a carrier. So they take a lot of moral courage for them to be able to do that. But we can also practice a moral courage because even a simple helping of genuinely or helping others without hesitation is considered as a moral courage. But there are circumstances that the moral courage is being failed. Number one, if you are failed to respond to the situation significantly with his or her response. So it is maybe you are failed or you are worried for your own safety or you don't want to be bothered by the situation. Number two, the inconsistency of moral conviction. It means that you are being forced by someone or you are being forced by something, that you are not genuinely doing your actions. And number three is just to impress others, the most common of all. It is most common to the politicians because we all know that most of the politicians are just doing their actions just for the sake of uplifting their image to other people. So I hope that the moral courage is now clear to you because we are now proceeding to subtopic 3.1, which why will is important as the reason and what are the relations regarding to moral courage. So reason is the other term of intellect. It is the principle of human action. It means that it is an action of idea in our mind. It is what we're going to do or what we aim to achieve. So example, we as a student, our reason or our goal why we are studying is because we want to graduate. So basically, the reason is our goal. It is our vision we aim to achieve. So while will is intrinsic principle towards an end. So let's again use what I've mentioned earlier as an example. So as a student, our first goal or our reason why we are studying is to graduate. So but there are circumstances that we will encounter some difficulties or problems such as financial problems or pressure or time management. But there is something on you that pushed you through to keep on going or to choose to keep on going. So that's what we call will. So, so in general, human action is the sum of will and reason. So meaning to say without will or without reason, the action can no longer be considered as a human action. Otherwise, it is called as an act of man. So why will is important as reason? Because reason is our goal, but without will we cannot make a moral decision. Because willpower helps you to make a moral or courageous decision or courageous choice, and that helps you to stand firmly and make that decision or choice in an action. And what are the relations regarding to moral courage? Because human action is equated to moral courage. And moral courage is also interplay between reason and will.